Have you ever nicked your ball sack? Ow! Manscaped's Lawnmower 2.0 was specifically designed to make manscaping easy. I'm talking butt, balls, body. Featuring skin-safe technology, this trimmer won't nick or snag your nuts. 100% waterproof and shock-resistant. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Lawnmower 2.0. And for a limited time, get free shipping and a free Shed travel bag.
There's no denying that Bill Belichick is one of the most successful NFL coaches of all time, if not the best coach of all time. But there's also a lot of coaches under his tree that he's trained to become very successful as well. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar. Evan, we're going to talk about these coaches that he's kind of groomed, some that are still under him and some that have kind of flourished and gone their separate ways. But under coaches who are still in the game now, who had been under Belichick's coaching tree, who do you think has the highest ceiling?
I think it's Brian Flores, to be honest. I don't know if Brian Flores is going to last the longest as an NFL head coach just because of the roster talent down there in Miami. You know, usually when you don't have talented players, you get fired pretty quickly. That's how this league works. But I think that just from a personality standpoint, the creativity that he's had on the defensive side of the ball last year with the Patriots, and every single person that you talk to with Brian Flores just absolutely loves the guy, and he just kind of emulates a really good accountability, but also a player's coach kind of mentality. But as in terms of a coach that's going to last the longest in the league, I think it's going to be Vrabel. Vrabel down there in Tennessee was pretty impressive. I mean, you know, he has sort of that Belichick demeanor about him, no nonsense, that kind of thing, but he is more of a player's coach as a former player, I think, and he's more of a guy that's open to, you know, have some fun a little bit at practice. That we see Bill have some fun like yesterday a little bit from time to time, but it's not quite as much. You know, Vrabel, I think when he first got there, a lot of people down in Tennessee were saying he was trying to be Belichick and he was trying to be a hard ass, and then he was able to kind of this year morph a little bit more into like a little bit more laid back coach.
Now let's switch gears a little bit to coaches who are still in New England, currently under his coaching tree. Josh McDaniels, you got Gerard Mayo. Who is still in Foxborough has the most potential?
Yeah, well, Josh McDaniels, a lot of people I think that the league has kind of like gotten over Josh McDaniels. I don't think that's true at all. I think a lot of teams would be willing to sign Josh McDaniels as their head coach. I think Gerard Mayo has a really bright future. I would like to see what happens with this group this year, but I think that what you see with Gerard Mayo talking to the players especially is that his being in those shoes and his history of playing in the league at a very high level, he sees the game a little bit differently than some coaches that didn't play in the league, similar to Vrabel, where like he kind of understands, maybe this wasn't the easiest of plays because of this, that, and that, and if you're not actually out there on an NFL field, you might not understand those little things. So that kind of connection that he has with the players, I think, is beneficial.
This Foxborough Report is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to clnsmedia.com/win. Enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your bonus, and let us know down below in the comments which coach you think under the Bill Belichick tree is going to be most successful at the end of their career. For all of our Patriots coverage, head to our website at clnsmedia.com.